Welcome back! In this episode, I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff that I've been putting off for quite a while, and that mainly includes farms, but one thing that, speaking of which, speak of the devil, these guys have been causing me issues, because anytime I have a raid, they like to go through that portal, and I wasn't recording when I was doing the villager trading hall, but a bunch of them went in there, and while I was still loading, they were attacking me, and I got down to 2 hearts. They almost killed me. So I need to move my portal, and I'm going to move it right where that villager trading hall used to be, but that's going to be one of the last things that we do. First thing I want to do is take care of these guys, because they're going to keep attacking me if I don't. Yes. So the first thing I want to build is a wool farm, because I needed a lot of wool the last build, and I didn't really have any. So we're going to stick with the design that I've been using for my entire build. We're going to use the polished deep slate and diorite. So it's going to be 5, and I want to have at least 4 of each color, and there's 16 colors, so I need 8, and then I'm going to put a stack above it. I don't really know how I want to design this yet. You know what? I changed my mind. I think I'm just going to do 2 each, and that way it'll be a little bit more simple. Red can go there, and then orange can go in here. Oh, hello there! Ah! The next thing I want to do is I want to fix this slime farm because it doesn't look very good. I just kind of built it out of cobblestone because I was trying to build it quick. I'd like to design it like how my base is, so I need to completely redo all of this. Slime farm is finished. So it looks a lot better now, it looks a lot more clean rather than the nasty cobblestone and everything else. So that's pretty cool. And I never did end up showing you guys the full wool farm, so here it is. It's all complete. Oh, I forgot to... Now it's complete. But yeah, this is a pretty efficient farm. Normally I only use 1 of each color, but this time I decided to do 2. Actually, I was originally going to do 4, but it's still pretty efficient. I had a bunch of stuff from my XP and gold farm that I wanted to bring over here. I had a bunch of books and rotten flesh from my XP farm, which is how I have 105 levels, by the way. And I was thinking, I never named this town, so I need a name for it. And I figured I'd ask you guys. So whatever you think, write it down in the comments, and we'll see who has the most likes, and we might, that's a key word, might, name the town after the top comment. Alright, now that that is taken care of, again, might. The next thing I want to do is build an auto smelter, because I don't have one, and I want to make sure if I need a lot of glass, which I do have some projects in the future, that I am going to need a lot of glass. Probably as much pumpkins as I have used throughout this thing as glass. I have placed pumpkins 168,534 times, and I have placed 35,919 glass. That's like 130,000 more glass, and I might need more. Needless to say, I need an auto smelter. So how this farm is going to work is I'm going to place down bamboo. Theoretically, I haven't proven this yet to see if it'll work or not. I guess I'm going to build it over here. So we're going to try to use some redstone today, because I know how to use redstone totally. So when this is triggered, it'll push it up. I have no idea what's going to happen here. That'll do something for sure. I don't know what, but it's gonna do something. So all I have to do is just break that. And none of my designs actually worked, so let me cut to a version where it does work. Yes! Oh, do they not drop? I think they just get launched. Yep. Okay, well that's an issue. Let's turn this off. So my goal is to have 3 of these on here at all times. So I'll evenly space them out and hopefully they won't hit each other. So I got that done. Now I need to add that layer of grass to be able to grow the bamboo on. I want to speak to whoever decided that bamboo doesn't need to be centered on the block in Mojang. It's so fast that they're just growing right behind it. Yeah, so we're having a serious issue as far as how many we're losing. Alright, I have the walls built up. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm really starting to regret making all those anvils for the railroad. Who am I kidding? No, I'm not. It looks freaking awesome. Well, wouldn't you know it? Look at me. I didn't record yet again. I am such a good YouTuber. Also, I think my microphone was unplugged again. So this is my commentary for this. But this is my little furnace area. It wasn't as efficient as I thought it would be because whenever they deposited stuff, they would deposit it into the first hoppers closest. And like the back few wouldn't even get anything. So it wasn't that efficient. So I later ended up changing the design a little bit because you see all the bamboo getting into the hoppers. And I wanted to change that up, so you see that in the text, what I said before about changing the mud to the hoppers, but I did that way later. So the carts would also often get stuck on the rails. I don't know why, but I ended up having to go in and change a bunch of stuff. The next thing I wanted to build was an Enderman farm, so using my furnace and using my sand duplicator, I got a bunch of the magenta and purple dye. That's to tie into what I'm gonna be doing in the future with the end island. I went down to the bottom of the island and started my bridge. I gotta say, out of everything I've done, this is the most terrifying. Just staring into that blackness is so disturbing. Aw, Bean died. Once Bean 2 was in place, the farm was complete. I was absolutely in awe with the amount of Endermen that were spawning, and the XP was insane. But then I started to notice the Endermen started teleporting outside of the killing chamber, so I used torches to try and decrease that, but it didn't really work. So I just built a platform around where I'm going to be killing the Endermen. And then I completely flooded it. This farm is pretty efficient, but as far as XP goes, I don't necessarily know about that. I think if I anger these guys now and I run over here, they can't attack me. So I think we're good. So as far as XP goes, I kind of want to see which one's better, so I'm going to time this. I think I'm going to get myself to 109 and try and keep it at exactly one level. Fastest to get to the next level. Okay. That was 49 seconds to get to one level. Oh my god. I desperately need to move my portal. And I'm going to go AFK for this one. So the results are that this one is slower by like 2 seconds. But I think that this one's still better because you can AFK at it and just not really have to do anything. Alright, on to the next thing. So I want to move my nether portal because I really don't have a space for it. It's just been kind of sitting over there by my house. I am going to try a design that I've never done before. I guess we'll just start like this. So we'll do this. So I'm going to try and follow a graph here. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we'll see. Might need to move this back actually. So it's going to be 4 across. 4 across, and then one like this, and then one like that. Something ain't mathin'. This one have 5. That's why it wasn't mathin'. So for this, I need to go up 2, and then over 4. And these 2 are the ones that are staying. And we're going to do 3 on this side, and then 2 more. This isn't centered somehow. This is very difficult to do when you can't see the blocks. Thank you. Beautiful. So now I need to go up 2. So right there is where the next one's going to be. Okay, so I'm actually going to extend this one to be 3. And then we do 3, and then 2. How did this not connect? Is it because I didn't go all the way to 8? Is that why? I did 5. Why did I do 5? Second ring is done. While we're waiting on me to finish this atrocity, now's the perfect time to remind you to subscribe and like the video. We finally hit 1,000 subscribers, so that's pretty nice. So thank you for all the support. Anyway, enjoy the rest of this montage. That does not look like the sphere I wanted it to. It looks like if the Death Star was put in a panini press. It's just squished. I feel like that needs to be out a little bit more. Wow, finished. Just kidding. It's getting a lot harder from up here. 4. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. No, because that's 5. And that's 3. What the heck is going on? What did I do? So now that I got the circle done, I want to fix these corners over here. I think I'm just going to do this. It'll kind of round them off a little bit. Now that all the scaffolding is done, there it is. I think the sides still kind of look weird, but it looks better. So obviously this is for my nether portal. So I need to add an area for the nether portal. That's not tall enough. Now I can light them. We're gonna add the walls floating. I got the walls up. Now I want to add some lanterns. So the next thing I want to build is a wither skeleton farm. And obviously this isn't going to be my design. This is going to be really annoying to deal with. So what we need to do is find a chunk border. Stupid! Like here. That's right, I built this in a basalt delta, which means all of this and this again, and even this was pretty much all for nothing. So I had to build a new wither farm using portals. I originally didn't want to because I didn't want it messing with the portal I had just built in my overworld, but eventually I had to find a new fortress in a Soul Sand Valley in order to make this. And it is super satisfying. Now I just gotta find my way home. So one of the next things that I want to do is to build an automatic gold trading farm. So the first thing I need to do is make a sorting system for my pigs. Whenever they die, all the gold will be transferred to one chest, and that chest will be used for the piglins. It's going to be interesting trying to get them up here. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. In the meantime, I'm going to get this done. The next thing I need to do is build a piglin trading spot, which is going to be a challenge. Oh, I got stuck. So all the gold, holy crap, all the gold is going to here. I forgot I put that in there. So I need to go below this. Already, you jerk. I just needed that single piece of soul sand. And that goes right there. So the thing that I'm dreading the most I have to do now, which is going to be get the piglins in here. And to say that's going to be difficult would be an understatement. So what I'm going to have to do is make a staircase using only slabs so nothing spawns. I did that wrong. So the way I'm going to do this is put a piglin in here. I already got one. I need to name him, but I don't have my name tag. I think it's on the other side of there. But I put a piston underneath him, and then I put a block there, so I'll do that. And then I'll just put another one. And then another one. And another one. And another one. All until I can't push him anymore. So like that. I'm going to name him Hog and Rada. I will name him Hog, and then we'll push him up some more. So I'm hoping by now I will be at the top. Oh, he's over here. Okay. So I gotta come grab him now. He's gonna chase me. And then we're just gonna run up these stairs all the way. So now I should be able to go like this. We have our first piglin in the pig trader. I gotta go get another one. When that's done, I will meet you guys back for the finishing touches on this. And then it dispenses one, and it dispenses another, and then they'll just keep trading with it. So far, this is all I have, and I've been here for about maybe 5 minutes. I now have my automatic zombie piglin farm and my piglin trader farm. So the final farm that I want to build for this episode is going to be a gas farm. I'm going to need a lot of, well, not gunpowder, because my farm is pretty good with that. But I do want the gas tiers, so let's get on it. So now our farm is complete. I just need to add my hopper minecart, like so. Alright, this is my little AFK platform, so that way I can wait on the ghasts. So it's definitely working. It's not as efficient as I was hoping for, but I think it'll still work. So 2 other things that I want to do before I end the video for entirely zero purpose. I want to get a full double chest of ender eyes because I think that'd be fun. So I'm going to go to my enderman farm. And now I need the blazes. So me being me, I got tired of waiting for the blazes to spawn, so I built another farm. This one was actually pretty simple. You can kind of see how it works. How did he get up there? Yeah, I got a lot. But I have the rest back at home, so let's go make all of those ender eyes for absolutely no reason. So I'm getting really tired of the storage in this nether room. I'm gonna fix that, but that's gonna be off camera. I'll just show you after I'm done with it. And then same thing over here. This room is a little bit bigger, so I might use this as my potions room, or I might just start storing potions in these chests. And then there's a secret thing I want to do with my house too. But I won't tell you about that yet. Alright, let's make these eyeballs. So I got all my chests filled with ender pearls and the blaze rods that I need. Let the crafting commence. Alright, we should have all the eyes. Boom. For absolutely no reason at all, I have a full double chest of ender eyes. Now that that is out of the way, I'm going to go work on the rooms that I was talking about, and I will see you when they're done. This is now the nether room right here, and then I added a basement which consist of all the nether building blocks. These obviously are going to be grouped together. I made a chest just for blaze rods and just for like specialty blocks, so like the ores. And then I also added my wither skeletons down here. I then moved all of my potions into this room because it wasn't being used for anything. So I have my instant damage, whatever else. And then with the brewing stations, I did pretty much the same thing that I did with the nether stuff. This is almost all of the ingredients that you would need to brew stuff. And then down here is where the actual brewing occurs, and I kind of made it look a little bit nicer. We have these three main dusts that are used in brewing stuff. So if you want to make a splash potion, gunpowder. If you want to make it better, glowstone, and then longer is redstone. So I figured I'd just keep those down here because I'm probably going to be using a lot of those. In here I just kind of made a small little nether wart farm in order to be able to constantly be able to get nether wart, even though it's not the best thing in the world, but it works. The last and final thing I did was mess with my bedroom. And you tell yourself, what did you do in here? I added a trapdoor to the ceiling. Why? Because I'm tired of using the front door. That door, right there. If I am coming from like the nether portal or whatever else and I just want to sleep, I want to be able to just fly on the roof, jump down, and then get back in. The other thing I did, which is pretty sneaky on my part, I added a special room in here. And the way you activate it is with the note block. And then that opens that door. And then you can just close it once you come back. So we'll open it, and then we'll go down here. And the only thing in here is the chest with the ender eyes. And that's right now. Eventually I'm going to get more chests with random stuff in it that I just think is fun to have. The way you escape is through this way, and it actually leads you out into the mine. I think that's all I wanted to do. So we're going to conclude the episode. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.